So I told you about the pizza story, how I wanted to find yeast. Had trouble doing it. The reason for that was the new house I moved into had a brick pizza oven in the basement. Previous owner was Italian and built this in place. One of the other things I needed besides yeast was a pizza peel. So I made my own. At the time I didn't have a welder, so simply took a piece of aluminum tube and pop riveted it in place. Problem is now, after so many years, it's a bit wiggly. The rivets have worked themselves loose a bit. So I need to fix it so I don't dump my pizza on the floor when I take it out of the oven. Don't have the brick oven anymore, but I still use this in the regular oven with the pizza stone. So what's this got to do with Austin Healey's? Well, I've been playing with the aluminum shroud and there's some welding that needs to be done on it. Well, I haven't welded aluminum in over 20 years. Maybe 24 years. Anyway, it's been a long time, so I needed to practice before I, start welding on the shroud. So I thought this would be a good place to start. Besides being a good test piece, it's also very practical. Seems to behave differently than steel. I don't quite know how to describe it. Anyway, that's something strange I have to get used to. My settings seem okay. It welded, it seems to hold. Now I just need to get a lot more practice in. So working on the front shroud on the bottom, it's all upside down. We have 2 points. These are the mounting points for the where this mounts to the frame of the car. As you can see, it's all chewed up. So my plan is to put this piece in something like that. I'm going to try and stay away from this front edge. This will have to be patched up, but just clear off all this yucky stuff with nice clean shiny stuff. It appears to be the same thickness. So right here on the very front, just above the badge, is this place where it's been cut through. This happened because the bottom down there I just welded up had, well, it wasn't holding well, and there's a steel part that this was resting on, and it just rubbed its way through. So when I saw this, I knew I was going to need to buy a TIG welder to get this project done. So now I'm going to weld this up. This is one of the scariest welds because it's right above the badge, so it's going to be seen. You haven't seen in a while. How about that? I always thought they looked really cool in all aluminum. Someday maybe. I was cleaning up over there. I'm done sandblasting, so I needed a place to put these and thought, hey, kind of fits here. Also, the corners down here. Maybe you can see better from here. I don't know, maybe over here. You can see that when this is in place, there's a little bit of gap there. Focus. So I need to figure out what that corner looks like. So I put it back on the car. They're pretty chewed up. So we're back to making cardboard templates, one on each corner. I'm probably going to trim this down a bit, but the important part is that I found where this corner is on each side. You can see now with this in place how much has rotted away. Well, I managed to get one of these corners tacked on. There it is. It's not too bad. What I've been doing now is going around and finding little holes and patching them up. Used to be one right here. Right here. Now it's all shiny. It had just rotted through, so I just welded around it, ground it down. Now I'm going to work on this here. Somebody drilled a hole in here to put in a radio antenna. So we're going to fill that in. So for this, I got a piece of aluminum that was on the floor left over from doing that corner. I'm just going to stick it under here and then trace around it. So I know how big to cut it down. On the first pass, but let's stick it in there, see where we're at. It's just too big. So, a little more grinded. Well, and there you have it. That's the hole patched. I didn't show you the welding because it's embarrassing. I have a lot of practice to do on aluminum welding. I got it done, but it wasn't pretty. It's kind of funny. This is at the bottom of the shroud where it gets riveted to the frame, to the boot floor. There's still a couple rivets, original rivets, still in there. That 3 of them. They never got drilled out. They just, the steel rotted around them. I thought that was funny. So I've already done one of these corners. I wanted to take you through the other one after learning what I've learned. First of all, I've shortened this considerably. This has a curve to it, and making a bend on a curve is insanely difficult unless you have a shrinker and stretcher, things like that. Tools that I don't have. So I've just made it smaller. That means I have less of a curve here. I still got good aluminum through here, and it's okay through there. It needs some patching, but a couple tack welds will fill that in. So smaller piece, mostly practically 90-degree straight bends. So now over to cut it out. So here's my sheet of aluminum, and I'm just going to trace around it. Actually, I'm scratching around it. I'm going to use this to cut it out. It's just a cut-off wheel. I've read on, watching Project Binky. I hope you all have been watching that. It's awesome. Anyway, one of their recommendations when you're using a cut-off wheel on aluminum is take a bar of soap and put it in there. I'm not sure what it does. It kind of lubricates it or something. It does make it cut better. Cuts pretty smoothly, but it leaves kind of a ragged edge. But file makes quick work of that. Not too bad. This shouldn't be bent so much, but we'll fix that. you like this video, click the like button below. If you want to come along on the ride as we complete this project, click the subscribe button. If you want to make sure Google reminds you every time there's a new video, click the alarm bell. Your support is very much appreciated.